Hello everyone, myself Mohan. I have created a model for Boston data set using Python with the help of Skyfi lab courses. Let me explain about my model. First, I have used Jupyter Notebook where I can freely access Python 3. Before execution of Boston data set, we need to import few data set like NumPy, which is used for multi-directional array, Pandas, where it collects the data from the data set and put it into the data frame. Then Matplotlib is used to draw the 2D diagrams, and function animation is used to show the graph. From the sklearn, we import the Boston data set, and mean squared error also imported from the sklearn, where we define three function: error, update, and gradient descent. Then our model is split up into training set and a test set. After that, we normalize the model with the help of min-max scalar. Then we use HTML to display the graph. For that, we import HTML from ipython.display. First step is data pre-processing, where we pre-processing the data from the database. The database is displayed here. We came to know that 506 samples along with 13 features or attributes. The 13 features are listed here. Then we put the data into the pandas data frame. For that, we use pandas, and we name the column as Boston features name. The execution of table is shown here. If you want to know the particular feature name, we need to put features of that particular name. Then the execution of particular column will be shown here. After that, we label target for to predict the price of the Boston houses. For that, we name column as target and we executed it. Then we concatenate the features and target into a single data frame. For that, axis is equal to 1, so that it provide one axis for the target along with the 13 features, which is shown here. Then we use describe, where with the help of describe we can see few features like count, mean, standard, minimum, 25%, 50, 75, and max. And we can see the minimum target is 5 and maximum target is 50. Then we visualize the correlation of each attribute with the target. Each attribute means CRIMZN, along with we correlate with target. For the correlation purpose, we use Pearson, and we compare, we correlate with the target with each features and make it as a list in the descending order, and we sort out it and we plot a graph, where we plot the graph in x-axis we label as attributes and y-axis we label it as correlation with the target variables. From the graph we can see LSTAT has the maximum correlation with the target variable. Then we normalize the data. We use x as LSTAT values, y target value. Before normalization, we print few of the y values, and which are shown here. We After the normalization process, we use min-max scalar, and we transform and reshape both x and y. After normalization, we get the normalization value. Then we split the data into training set and test set, and with the test size of zero point 0.2, then we build the model by defining the three function of uh, error, update, and gradient descent. After that, using the gradient descent, keeping the learning rate as zero point 0.1, we run the program, and the program time is displayed here. Then we visualize of the learning process by plotting the regression line upon the training data set. The graph is displayed here. After that, we plot the error value, making y label as error and x label as iterations. We can see after few After few point it becomes constant throughout the graph. If a number of iterations of or more, we cannot see the change in line. For that we need to constraints with the iteration. So MC values animation is equal to MC values iteration limit and size. Then for displaying the 2D diagram, we use Matplotlib notebook, and we define initial value and update the frame and animation value of function, and we display the graph. Then prediction for the model for the Boston database. We use mean squared error for the predicted value, and we obtain a value. Then we correlate with the target. For the predicted value against the target value, we plot a graph which is shown. Now we have to test the predicted value along with the target value, how it really correlated. But the predicted value is obtained with the help of normalization. So we need to reshape the we need to reshape it. So for that we use scalar inverse transform function of both predicted value x test y test, and we remove the extra dimension in all the three, and the final x, target y and predicted y value is displayed here. Thank you.